In 2024, finding a job will be like a race where everyone would like to win. To stand out and get noticed, you need more than just your usual qualifications. So, what makes you so different? What makes you special? Let's find out in today's Thinking Out Loud Thursdays. Yes, so there are some things that you will have to bring up front when you are in face to face with people who might be your future employers. Hello everyone, this is Sonia, your friendly neighbor, mentor, coach, friend. Take me whatever that you would like to take me as. And yes, an explorer of ideas, lover of coffee. And let's get started with today's episode. How is your 2024 going? It just started. I hope everyone is hale and hearty, excited to see how this year is progressing for all of you. So today the demand for professionals who not only have their basic essential qualifications, but also they have a unique proposition that sets them apart from the rest of the crowd. So today I'm going to share with you top 5 things that you have to take notice of. You have to take care of those things. So the first one is, what is your USP? Identify your unique selling proposition. So what makes you different? What makes you special, better than the others? What skills do you have? What is the experience that you carry with you? What are the achievements that you have with you that are relevant to the current employer or the employer that you would like to apply with? The USP is nothing but your personal brand narrative or your personal brand statement that summarizes your strength, your benefits. Maybe it brings out that what are the things that you would like to pick up on the way in the journey when you are working in that company. So I think your USP is nothing but your statement that tells who you are as a person, as a professional, so that the other person in a very small way gets a gist about you, right? Now, this USP statement, when you're making it, has to be very clear. It has to be very concise. You cannot have lengthy paragraphs and sheets of paper. You cannot have a USP statement that goes on for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Max, it should be just for like a 5-minute statement, or maybe even less than 5 minutes. Maybe like a 2-minute kind of a statement, but keep it very concise, short and sweet. Make it very compelling for the other people to notice what you're trying to highlight in your career, in your journey. So use this in your resume. Use this as part of your LinkedIn profile or your cover note that you're making, or as part of your elevator pitch when you're meeting people here and there. And very quickly, when people ask you, what do you do? At least you're able to give an elevator pitch which captures your USP, right? So if you've still not figured out what is your USP, the year has just started. Please figure out what is your USP. Think through this. This is not something that in 5 minutes you'll get the answer. You will really have to deep dive inside you and see what is making you so special. Why should the employer hire you and not the other people? Let me give you an example. If you're in the marketing, since I'm a marketer, so if you're also in the marketing and you would like to create like your USP statement, you could say that, as a strategic marketer, I create marketing campaigns that elevate brand visibility and also drive tangible results. I seamlessly use traditional and digital channels to create a very cohesive brand narrative. In my last campaign that I did, I actually got 30% increase in engagement, and there was a 25% increase or boost in the sales, right? So my USP is creativity, and I take data-driven actions, or my whole planning, the plans that I make or the strategy plans that I'm making is based on data. In a very short, sweet manner, you've covered what you do, what is your USP, the last campaign, what results it derived. So the other person gets to know, okay, fine, you're a very sulje hue insan ho, you know what you're doing, and you can contribute in a big way to the other organization if they intend to hire you. So please go ahead and make your USP statement. And if you're finding a challenge in making a USP statement for yourself, leave a comment. We can connect and I can help you create a USP statement for yourself. Number 2 is basically demonstrating strategic thinking. Now, all the employers today, when they're looking at, they need with the required skills, but they also need strategic thinking. Now, what is strategic thinking? It's the ability to make informed decisions, which actually are leading to organization success. So you could use the STAR method. I've spoken about the STAR method even in my previous videos last year. Now, STAR method is basically situation, task, action, result. So when you're talking to the employer, you can take an example of a particular situation. What was the task given to you? What was the action taken by you? And what was the outcome or the result? So you can use this STAR method, or recently I was reading somewhere about the CAR method also. Now, CAR method is the same thing, like what is the challenge in front of you, what is the action you took, and what was the result. So you can use either of these two methods to create a nice narrative about your strategic thinking when you are in face to face with different situations. So for example, you're working in a supply chain company and suddenly you see that there is increase in customer complaints and delayed deliveries have also gone up drastically. So the company tells you, please figure this out, why the complaints are coming and why the deliveries are not happening on time. So you are in a situation, the task given to you is to figure out. So what action are you taking? You're basically meeting up, figuring out where the bottlenecks are there. You're meeting the logistics team to figure out why the challenge is happening, why the deliveries are not happening on time. And then you actually also establish a communication channel with the customers on regular basis to ensure that if still after the action that they're going to be taking, if still the deliveries are not happening on time, at least they have a very easy communication channel with the company where they can voice their concern. Then you come up with a plan, you execute the plan, and what is the outcome of it? That there has been like maybe a 15 or 20% decrease in the customer complaint, and there has been a significant improvement also in the delivery times. So you've reduced the delivery time and you've reduced the customer complaints. So you could use STAR method or a CAR method. I'll give you another example. So if you're into sales and you see suddenly that, month on month, your sales team is not meeting their sales targets, they are lacking behind. And so the company tells you, why the team is not meeting up with their sales target. So you go back to the sales team because you have to now take an action. So you go to your sales team, you have a one-on-one conversation with your sales team to see what are the challenges that your team is facing. Why are they not able to close the sales? So and then you will get some insights from the sales team. Maybe they are lacking training, maybe they don't have the knowledge of the product, maybe they don't have confidence to face the clients or whatever. So you figure out the reasons, and then you also do like a market survey to figure out what are the trends in the market. Is there some other digital channel you can use to get more qualified inquiries or more qualified leads? So when you've done that, you actually create a nice sales plan, which includes onboarding and training your existing sales team, giving them a sale closure training or communication skill training, or maybe they're wanting some different area of training, which gives them enough confidence to face the customers. And maybe the sales team is not able to build the rapport with the customer, hence the customer is not very comfortable in closing the sale with you. So figure out what the reasons are, and then you create a sales plan because of which the sales are not just met in the coming days or the coming months, but they're able to exceed the sales targets as well, maybe by 7% or 10%, as long as you're able to quantify the result that you have, right? So please use the STAR method or CAR method, whatever that you feel is comfortable, because this will show that you are a strategic thinker, you are a problem solver, and you just don't get stopped by any obstacle that is coming in front of you. The third one I want to talk about is embrace change and learning. See, I think this was a quality of mine that I told in my last video of last year, that, I would like to take this quality of mine, accepting change in my life in the year 2024 also. So please, if you feel that you are a little hesitant when things are changing around you and you're not very comfortable with it, then you need to please accept that change. You need to bring some hygienic changes in your own attitude to ensure that you go with the flow and you're okay with any change that is happening, and you are open to learning new skills, because employers today like people who are resilient, who are flexible, who are curious, who are eager for new skills which will add to their growth, and also who would like to contribute to the growth of the company as well. You should talk about how do you manage obstacles, how do you manage stress, how do you manage uncertainty at your workplace, also how do you solve problems. So you should look at all these areas also, because it's very critical to focus in this area if you want to stand out in the job market today. For example, you think you would like to know more about the AI, as to what can AI do more for you, which are the different AI tools you can use to improve your efficiency, to optimize the results, etc. So you did a certification course which others will appreciate, because they know that you're contributing to your own growth in that manner, right? So please go ahead, pick up this side of yours, because that will make you stand out in the job market. Now, the next one is build your network. Now, networking is very, very crucial. It's very essential beyond just the exchange of visiting cards. It's not something कि आपने अपना visiting card किसी को दिया तो आपकी networking हो गई. No, it is basically fostering meaningful connections with other people. So how do you do that? You define yourself, what is the value that you're bringing on table for the other person. You leverage online platforms, maybe LinkedIn, you start writing blogs, you're putting regular posts, you're commenting on different people's posts, giving your opinions and your ideas. You've started your YouTube channel, hence you are voicing your opinions, what you have, and maybe you are on Twitter. If you're actually looking for your career enhancement and you would like to stand out in the market, then I think you should look at either Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. These are good channels. You can start your blog, you can start writing blogs, which actually differentiates you from the rest of the crowd. And also start attending events, because if you're hesitating in networking and you don't know how to network with people, the more events that you actually attend, create your elevator pitch, create your USP statement. Once you've done that, whenever you're talking to people, it'll come naturally to you. Maybe one or two events you might just feel a little awkward about, but yes, when you start attending more and more events, when you start talking to more and more people, that ice will break and you will feel very comfortable in talking to the other people. The mantra here is that you need to be authentic. You need to be yourself. You cannot pretend that you are very confident or andar se aapki phat rahi hai literally, right? You cannot say that you believe you very integrity is very important to you. Trust is very important to you. But then, if they find you gossiping one person to the other person, they'll say, oh, no. He's not someone who's not showing his true colors right now. Maybe he just needs a job, and later on the person will show very different colors that we really don't want. You need to treat this area, which is building your network, as something that will open door of opportunities for you, that will drive referrals for you. People will start introducing you to your prospective future employers, where you'll get an upper hand, because if you are being referred by somebody, of course, the other person will actually take you in a better way, in terms of that if that person has referred this person, meaning this person has some skills, this person has the desired attitude and aptitude what I'm looking for in my company. So I think you'll start driving a lot of referrals. You'll get some invaluable insights when you start networking also, about say market trends, about different companies, any new products that are coming, how can you enhance your personality, etc. Which brings me to the last point, which is show your personality and your passion. राइट हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम जब किसी से बात करते हैं तो हम लोग या तो बहुत चुप हो जाते हैं, या फिर हमारा फेस एक्सप्रेशन ऐसा बोलता है कि यार आई एम स्कैर्ड, आई डोंट थिंक ये मेरे बस की बात है. यू नीड टू बिल्ड योर पर्सनालिटी एंड यू शुड स्टार्ट शोइंग योर पर्सनालिटी इन अ वे दैट शोज योर पैशंस, योर लाइक्स, योर achievements, what you have, and also that resonates with the company's culture and the organization's values. Employers today are looking for for people who resonate with their company culture and the values that they have. You need to be just authentic. You need to have confidence. You should be positive. You should express your opinions very freely without sounding like arrogant, without being rude to the other person, without disrespecting the other person. So you should be someone who respects other people's opinions, who have good habits, who is a team player, who collaborates with other people, who is curious, who is a happy-go person, who has a sense of humor as well, who can actually take care of a tense situation at work as well. Employers have started paying a lot of attention even in this area as well. Be proactive. Don't procrastinate every time ki I'll do this tomorrow, I'll do this tomorrow. So if you're somebody who is procrastinating everything, employers will not be very keen on hiring you. If you want to stand out from the rest of the crowd, then please show your personality, who you are as a person, that you are basically very active, you respect other people's opinions, you have your opinions and you're not afraid of voicing your opinions, you have empathy towards others, you are ready to learn, you are ready to take feedback from others. Please remember that aptitude should be there, but attitude is something that will set you apart from the rest of the crowd. This 2024, if you're looking out for a job, to get your dream job, and if you're wanting a promotion, you get your promotions. I hope all of you have flourishing careers. And on that note, I'm going to end my Thinking Out Loud Thursdays. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then do like and comment my video. Yes, but before you go, hit the subscribe button if you've still not done so, right? And since this year has started, you know that I turned an author last year, and my book is available on Amazon, which is Career Chaos and Coffee Stains. Please grab a copy if you've still not done so, because there are so many stories, insights that will actually be very helpful when you are doing all of this, like identifying your USP, your strategic thinking, your embracing change and learning, your building your network, and showing your personality. So grab a copy if you've still not done so, and leave your reviews as to how you find my book. Yes, so have a great day everyone, and I'm going to see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.